Hello there, I'm Jimmy Vegas, and how much do you think the Nintendo Switch 2 will launch for in the United States? Obviously, converting to other currencies as well. $5.99? $5.49? $4.99? Try $3.99. Now, to understand why I do believe it will be $3.99 upon launch, we have to delve a little bit into the history of Nintendo, what they do, how they price their consoles, and why they do what they do. So if we look at the Switch, which came out in 2017, still here, it's still in really good condition, mine as well, because I look after it. So 2017, and it was priced at $299. Yes, there have been different versions of it. We have the OLED, we have the Lite, and they have different prices as well. But we're specifically looking at the launch price, and this was $299. If we go back a little bit further to the Wii U, its base model was priced at $299. Yes, we had the Black Premium version, which is the version I have, but we're looking at the base launch model, which was $299. If we go back a little bit further to the Wii, that was priced at $249, and already we can see a trend that the consoles don't really increase too much in price over the years. Going back further to the GameCube, that was priced at $199, and already we're below that 200 mark. And a couple before that, Nintendo 64, that was also priced at $199. Before that, $199 for the Super Nintendo, and the original Nintendo Entertainment System was $179. So yes, there is a gradual increase, but it's obvious that every base launch model is never priced lower than the previous tier. So we can unequivocally say that Nintendo Switch 2 will not be under $300, $299. However, that's not to say that it could be $299. However, it won't be. That's the problem. When you look at Nintendo, they're never bothered about pricing their consoles against their competitors. Nintendo doesn't really see the gaming industry as being a competition. They always do what they want to do, and that works for them. Historically, it's always worked for them. They've always been innovative. They've always tried to change things, be the best. They don't care about the competition. The only people that make the competition is us gamers. We're the ones that say, oh, who's won this generation of consoles? Nintendo does not care. And it's obvious they don't care. They're happy to price their consoles less than the competition. When was the last time you saw a Nintendo console more expensive than an Xbox or a PlayStation? Yes, it can happen for various different reasons. However, base models, Nintendo's always cheaper. But they never come down in price. It's always worth noting that. The Switch is still probably $299 even now. Yes, you probably get it cheaper at different places, discount, whatever. But it's still $299. Nintendo holds their price. Same with the games. They always hold their prices. Anyway, we're drifting off topic a little bit here. So if you look at the PlayStation 4 generation, we had PS4, Xbox One. Look at the prices of those. It was $399 for the PlayStation 4, and it was it $449 or $499 for the Xbox? That was a bit of a silly mistake. It's PS3 vibes all over. But you look at the competition, which was technically the Wii U. That was $299. Yeah, so Nintendo price is lower. What is the PlayStation 6 going to be priced at? Goodness knows at this point. What is the Xbox whatever going to be priced at? Who knows? We genuinely don't know. But looking at the price of the PS5 Pro, we've got a little bit of an indication of what it could be, and it doesn't look good for gamers. So Nintendo, whether they want to admit competition or not, which they obviously won't because they don't compete, they don't care, they're going to price it lower than whatever they expect Sony's next console to be, whatever Microsoft's next console will be. They will price it lower, but not too low. If we look at the past 4 years specifically, not 7 in the lifetime of the Switch, nearly 8, if we're being honest, the world's changed quite a lot. Money is worth a lot different value than what it used to be. And historically, Nintendo has never increased the price of a console by more than $50 per generation or per iteration, whatever you want to call it. So does that mean that the Nintendo Switch 2 should be $349, either $299 or $349? No, because of inflation, all the costs and everything that's happened over the years, it's going to be more than the $50 increase that we've seen previously. Why do I think that? Well, historically, Nintendo consoles have always released roughly 5 years apart. However, we're going over that, well over that. We're 8 years. By the time Switch 2 comes out, it's 8 years since the original Switch. That's almost double the time frame of what Nintendo would generally release a console. So therefore, money's gone up. You know, we look at inflation, it's gone up. And obviously, since the pandemic, it's gone up even more. So it's only logical to think that Nintendo Switch 2 would be priced at $399 US, which obviously accounting for whatever the exchange rate will be in Europe and the UK, probably €399, probably £349. Yen, I'm not really good at converting yen, I'll be honest. So someone put in the comments how much $399 US would be in yen for me, if you please. But I think it's a great price for Nintendo to launch the Switch at. Like I say, this one being $299, they blew that out the water. It's one of the reasons why the Nintendo Switch was a massive success, because it was priced lower than what gamers perceive as the competition. And that's important because we still see the competition today as being PlayStation and Xbox. Of course it's the competition for us gamers. You're never going to see a Mario game on a PlayStation. You're never going to see a Zelda game on Xbox. And that's also important. Nintendo does the right things with games. They know how to make their AAA first-party titles, and that's what sells the consoles as well. Combined with a lower price than the competition, of course it's going to sell. I mean, there's no doubt in my mind that the Nintendo Switch 2 will sell millions. It will sell tens of millions. Theoretically, is it the first console of the next generation of consoles? Maybe it is. So is it getting a head start on the PlayStation 6 and Xbox? Who knows? I mean, seriously, what are Xbox going to call their next Xbox? What is it going to be called? I don't know. I don't understand their naming conventions. Anyway, going back to pricing, Nintendo was going to price their games in line with market values because it's going up. It's like $70 for a game. You know, it's going up and up and up and up. And to be honest, we've got to expect that in this day and age. Money's worth more than what it used to be. We earn more than we used to. Like, for example, if we look at Nintendo Switch being $299, if you convert the price of $299 into today's money, you are going to get close to that $399. You're probably looking at maybe $379. And obviously Nintendo is going to try and charge a premium. They've seen the PS5 Pro price. And again, I know it's not about competition, but they've seen that as an opportunity and said, we can massively undercut that because Nintendo know what they're doing. Nintendo Switch 2 will be a massive success no matter what, but obviously the price is going to play a huge part in that. I don't think it will sell as much as the Nintendo Switch will, which is a given, because a lot of people who bought the Switch were casual gamers to that extent. And to be fair though, at a price of $399, I think a lot of casual gamers are still going to buy a Switch 2. Who knows, maybe it'll surpass the original Switch, but we won't really know until at least 2035. That's 11 years away from right now. So we'll never truly know within this generation of consoles. But ultimately, if Nintendo decide to price it at $499, I still think that's a bargain. Because no matter what you do, if you try and buy a PS5 now, you still can't get that for $499, realistically. Not with everything that you want. You know, you want disc drive with it, you want the stand with it, whatever. You're going to struggle. So maybe $499 is a good price, but no, Nintendo will not do that. They know it's all in the software. They know it's all in the games. They know to shift units, you've got to sell the hardware cheaper, and you can sell the games at a reasonable price, i.e. $70. I mean, let's face it, if a brand new 3D Mario game comes out, people are obviously going to buy a Switch 2, and they're obviously going to pay $70 because they know Mario is a hit. It absolutely is. And if Nintendo Switch 2 is less than $399, I will be absolutely astonished, like literally, because judging by how inflation has been, it would only make sense for Nintendo to release the console at $399. I mean, could you imagine this releasing at $399 nearly 8 years ago? Might not have gone down quite so well, but they didn't. It was $299, and they did a damn good job of marketing that at the right price. So, which is what they'll do for the Nintendo Switch 2. I'm a poet and I didn't even know it. Anyway, what do you think about the Nintendo Switch 2 pricing? Is it really going to be $399? Is that a good price? Is it a bad price? It's going to be a massive debate when the Switch 2 is finally shown to us. I think it's going to be one of the biggest debates, and like why Sony is then trying to charge X amount for PS5 Pro and Microsoft's still charging whatever for their Xbox, which is like 5 years old at that point. So yeah, let me know what you think about the pricing of Nintendo Switch 2 in the comments. And yeah, let's talk this out. Let's see what you think. I'll see you in the next one.